Hey, there's Bethany's face. Aw, hi. Aww. So I wanted to share something with you guys. It is, hold on, well, welcome everybody to the call. It is June 11th, and we're going to kind of cover a little bit of our current wellness group, the Summer Wellness Club. I totally just blanked on the name. And then a little bit about Morning Meltdown. But I wanted to share something that one of my friends shared with me, and I thought it was really cool. So she's actually one of our, it's Liz Floyd, and she was the one, that's not her last name now, but she was the one that introduced me to my coach, Michelle. Anyway, she's just an awesome girl and just so sweet. And she just called me out of the blue and was telling me she was on her way to date night. And she said that she listened to this marriage podcast. And in the podcast, it was suggested that every week, you pick a date night. And on that date night, the spouse switches back and forth who plans the date. And so I think that this is something that you could do with a child. I think that this is something that you could do with a spouse. I think this is something you could do with a girlfriend, whatever, would kind of have fun. So for example, I know Heather is here locally, and when she comes back into town from her trip to Africa, I could be like, hey, because this would be totally up Heather's alley. I could be like, hey girl, it's been a while since we've hung out. I want to hang out with you, give her the date, and be like, on this date, and just but you're not going to know what we're going to do. And I would totally just plan a date. And so she was doing it with her spouse, but I thought how sweet is that? Cause it's just a really sweet way to have fun and then to show somebody that you care and that you're kind of thinking about what it is that they would desire. And I know that I kind of do that with the kids a little bit because we kind of just don't tell them what our plan is a lot because otherwise they kind of just get a little obnoxious. So we kind of do that as parents, but I was like, that's a really cool idea. So she said that she's been doing this with her husband for the last 5 weeks, and they say Tuesday night's their date night, and they've found free things like library scavenger hunts and a free bell ringers concert, which was she was it was hilarious. And then a walk in the park, and tonight they're going to the sauna at the YMCA because they have a membership. So it's not stuff that you have to spend money on. So I just thought that was a really cool thing to just kind of share with you guys, because I just thought, wow, what a nice gesture to do for somebody. So like I said, you could do it for your kids, you could do it for your spouse, you could do it for a girlfriend, but it was kind of cool how she said that they had it set up so that she was just doing it they just knew every Tuesday, and they would just swap back and forth who was surprising the other person. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And hey, Paula, hey. All right.
They're still in newlywed phase too.
They are still in the newlywed phase too. So it is yeah, they're yeah. But I thought it was cute.
It is cute.
Well, obviously Neil doesn't want to do that with me. So I'll do it. I'll surprise my local coaches and then all of y'all with stuff later. Okay, I am going to get to our slides. How do I just do slides over here? Oh, we're just going to do it the cool way because that's just what I can do. Let me share my screen. Share this out. All right, you guys. So I'm trying to get this all big. There we go. Okay. So team growers. How many coaches have we had start this month? So we have 3 new coaches on our team this month. Ashley has helped 1 coach start. Brooke has helped 1 coach start. And Neil has helped a coach start. And you know what? I'm thinking that Roberts might have been this month. So I might have missed one. No, because I looked at the list. I looked very carefully. So congrats to the 3 new coaches that we have. There was quite a few on yesterday's new coach call. But yeah, Deborah, I was thinking you started this month, but maybe, I don't know why. No, that would be your one, Brooke. I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, we have 3 officially from what I did my thing when I looked at it in the office. So Success Club. And I want to start doing volume like Michelle does. I honestly just don't know how to find them in the dollars. You're going to help me with that. But Success Club, I do know how to look for that. So Ashley, Brooke, Neil, and myself all have 2 points. And I'm pretty sure, Paula, you have 2 that are coming because I just saw in the team page, which are in the Be Well community, which I haven't gotten to welcome your new friend, but that you had a new friend join. So congrats, you guys. That is awesome. That would mean 5 lives that we've helped. But I know that we've been helping others that are beyond this because a lot of us are helping people with other things that aren't just Success Club. I think that was my last slide since I told you, yeah, team retreat. That was super fun. Okay, we're going to exit out of that. I cannot wait for Summit, you guys. We're going to have a friggin' blast. All right, let's see. What did I want to share with you guys? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna share my notes with y'all. Hey, welcome, Emily. So I'm going to share these notes with you guys. So morning meltdown. A lot of y'all have been asking about this and what we're doing and how this is going to look. And what will this also mean for our current challenge group? So currently our challenge group is going to run, here, let me just pull open a calendar right here on this page so that we can all see this together. And I have not, just so you guys know, I have not gotten a calendar onto Google Calendars. I know I told y'all when I do that it'll be something where we can all like see the team calendar, which I know would be really helpful. It's just not something that I've done yet. So our challenge group just started on the 10th. We are planning on running it for 4 weeks. So this would be week 1, this would be week 2, week 3, and week 4 would end on basically Sunday, June 7th. And it's July 7th. Thank you. And so typically we would start a new challenge group that next day, but we also have morning meltdown coming. So I really wanted to kind of talk with you guys about this because I know that there's been talks about it, and it's not always that we like hop on with a program launch. That doesn't always happen. And so I just want to reaffirm you guys that are like, I don't know if I want to do morning meltdown. I think it's going to be one of those programs that will appeal to the masses. Whereas like the programs that I didn't jump on are the dancing programs because I like legitimately just can't do them. I try and it's just no fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's like, I don't get a workout because I just laugh at myself the whole time. So I'm really excited about this one because I think it's a really good combo of HIIT, a really good combo of some strength training, not as intense as anything like Lift 4 or 80-Day Obsession, or probably not even, well, it's probably as intense as 21-Day Fix. But this is going to be an awesome program, and I watched videos with Neil today from the Beachbody Champions page, and we actually are going to get access as soon as you buy your completion pack or your early VIP unlock access, whatever access you decide to choose to get for the program, you'll actually get access to the first 10 workouts before the 29th launch date, which is pretty cool. So we'll actually go ahead and have access to them so that you can kind of try them and do them with your social media. If you're already doing a workout program, Jericho said in the content that I watched today that these workouts are 20 to 30 minutes. You are more than welcome to tag workouts together, and there will be a guide once you purchase the program that kind of shows you how to do that. Because like Neil even said, if I was going to do morning meltdown in the morning, I would have to go to the gym in the afternoon most likely because he's trying to bulk, he's trying to gain weight. And so if you were like, I don't want to work out every day of the week, I want to like stack a couple workouts on together, Jericho said that was fine. You could choose to work out 4 days a week. And so it's really just completing the 100 workouts kind of at your own pace. But we still want to have a challenge group for them. We still want to run one. So this is my thoughts, and this is where I'm like, I'm open to feedback. I'm open to like just chat about this. So normally, like I said, we would be ending this current challenge group on the 7th, and we would typically start one on the 8th. However, we want to advertise for, I think most of us want to advertise for Morning Meltdown during this month of July. And most of us want to like have people in that one. It might not be the program for everybody, so just remember that with your audience. So just kind of remember who you're talking to and if this would be a fun one for them. Like I said, it's kind of like, to me, it's looking a lot like 21 Day Fix, where it's kind of like almost everybody will get something from this workout.
Just a show of hands, who's interested in probably going to be doing that Morning Meltdown?
Is anybody going to be doing that one? Brooke, Paula, Bethany, and then Emily. Emily's like, hey, here I am.
Yeah.
She's cooking.
So
She's
right
cooking.
I mean, even on this call, we have a lot of interest. So I think, you definitely want to leave it open to people that aren't, wanting to do that or are already in something different or have different goals.
Yeah, or somebody that doesn't want to order something else. Maybe they got a challenge pack like 2 months ago, and they're like, I'm really happy completing 80-Day Obsession.
But it is good to take advantage of momentum that comes with the launch, because they do it once a quarter. Now they're doing it once a quarter to create more momentum. They used to be even further between, but we've seen a lot of people have a lot of success around launches and creating excitement.
You can really feel that excitement that coaches are getting. So for me to get excited about a launch, I like have to kind of do what I call full immersion, where like I'm watching stuff from Jericho. I'm like, I don't normally follow other coaches or even our super trainers on social media, but this is a good time to start following Jericho because her energy will come across to you and you'll get excited as well. And so what my proposal is that from July 1st, basically until Summit, right here, we're just promoting. So July 1st to July, like Summit is the 10th through the 12th, excuse me, the 11th, 12th, and 13th, sorry. So this is Coach Summit in Indianapolis. We will want to do a coach sneak peek the week after this. So what I'm proposing that we do these 2 weeks, basically like July 1st, pretty much up until Summit starts. So July 1st through the 10th is talk about your wellness group, is talk about how summer wellness club is ending and how like the successes of those people and who wants to be in the next round, and start hinting that you're doing a new program and that you're really excited to get people on board. What we'll do is we will open a Facebook interest group page, and Melissa Hudgens in Fit Legacy might have one of these open. She has a fitness info hub, so she'll probably do that. So we have the opportunity to just honestly like piggyback off of that one and go in hers, or we have the opportunity to open our own Facebook page and just use it as we wish. I mean, Melissa wouldn't care if we used it as we wish. She would probably be super excited if we like put momentum in there. Melissa is like, she's basically, so that you guys know, she's one of the founding coaches of Beachbody, and we just so happen to be in her downline. So she's one of the first 40 coaches that joined as a Beachbody coach, her and her husband, Robert. And so so we are all in her downline. So we're welcome to use her stuff. So if you see Fit Legacy or Melissa Hudgens or Robert Hudgens, that's our upline coaches, like our upline, great grandma and grandpa. So they have a fitness info hub page, and I'm sure that she'll add to it this morning Meltdown. But again, if I don't see something being made, I'm going to definitely take action and make one, but I'm pretty sure that she'll have one. So what I propose is that we really pour in and let people come into this interest group and start inviting to that, start really promoting the idea of like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. These are some of the results that are already happening with our current challengers in their current group. These are some of the results that are happening with this test group of people that's doing the next program that I'm doing, and really get immersed into that. If you go in the coach office and you look at the Morning Meltdown program materials, there's quotes. There's like quotes that you could share on your social media. I'll probably put one on mine tonight. There's like a whole like streamline. I'm looking at Neil's computer because he has one whole streamline of the calendar of like when things are launching with the program. So I don't want to like cover too much of that because I feel like you kind of just need to go and look into it yourself a little bit to fully understand. So what we did today is we took time, about an hour and a half, and went to the Beachbody Champions page and just learned about the program through Kevin Shaw's videos. So Kevin Shaw is one of the corporate trainers, and he had Jericho on one video, and that one was really good. The other one that I really liked was when he broke down pricing and stuff. I just thought that one, he did a really great job of breaking down more than just pricing. But basically, coaches can order from July 1st all the way to basically to the 15th is just coaches. And then on the 15th, it opens up for challengers to order. So a coach could get their program materials in faster, and that will help create FOMO. So what I'm suggesting, when you get your program materials in whatever launch group that we're in, you do an unboxing video or an unboxing photo of you getting excited about your stuff. Tag the people that you've added into that group that want more information. Getting people into an info group like this is really simple. Hey girl, I saw that you had liked on my post about the transformations that are happening in this new fitness program that I'm trying. I'm really excited to do this one. I have a super simple info group. Would you like me to add you to that? It's really that simple. Would you like me to add you to get more details? So instead of a details form, it's just a group, because around a group, you can create a lot of energy and a lot of FOMO. And then in the group, there will be typically, Melissa and I both have done groups where it's organized, where it's like, here are the, here's what's in the group. So some of the things that I know I want to highlight in that group are, there's sizzle videos about the program. There's this workbook that's really cool. Minute 12 of one of Kevin Shaw's talks about pricing. He showed like pictures of it, and it's this workbook it's not a journal. It's more of
It's a tracker. Slash journal.
It's a tracker / journal. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it's not a journal. It's not a portion fix tracker. Jericho straight up said, I want you to track your nutrition and your Shakeology and your Energize in the apps. I don't want you to do that in the book. I want you to track that in the app. So it's more, it is more of a journal. Sorry, I said that wrong. So share your unboxing is what that was supposed to say, of coaches and customers. Encourage your customers when they get their box. Oh my gosh, you got your box. Share a picture of that in the group. I'm really excited. So share about Shakeology Boosts, because if you've not tried Boosts, Power Greens are ones that Neil and I actually use all the time, and we don't talk about it enough. It's basically 1 scoop is a half serving of a green container. They really help alkaline your body. So if we drink any alcohol, we always have have Power Greens with us. If you want to hop on the call, we could actually share your screen. If you want to like hop on to Zoom, I just now thought about that since you have those up. Just because I don't have those up. And then, so Power Greens is included in some of the packs that Jericho is promoting. Beach bars are also included in one of the packs that Jericho's doing. The 3-day refresh is also included in one of the packs. So there's like this mega pack that includes the greens boosts, and that also includes 3-day refresh and a box of beach bars, which is just really cool. But we haven't had something like that before. But beyond that, maybe a coach doesn't want a 3-day refresh. Maybe they're like Ashley and they're breastfeeding and they're like, I don't want that right now. And you can still do a 3-day refresh when you're breastfeeding. It's really just a milk supply issue right there. So welcome. So anyways, so that's one of the things that I just wanted to share. Ooh, gotta mute yourself. Okay, sorry.
That's great.
I need to walk away from you. I'll walk away from you for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, so you guys hear that bad echo? Neil, just
not anymore.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna talk about those things in there, because there might be a chance that somebody wants to do, like somebody that already has Beachbody on demand, they're like, look, I wanna unlock the program and I kinda wanna try the Power Greens too now, or I kinda want those beach bars because, like, trust me, I'm craving chocolate all the time. So we want even existing customers to know about this. And you'll see, if you look in the Be Well community on Facebook, I have actually shared launches in there, really similar to what this one will look like in another page. And I will possibly do the same thing in the Be Well community just for our existing customers. But I might do it, but I might also recommend for them to go into the other page just for, again, FOMO. So it's just one of those, I want all customers to be informed of what's happening. And I don't want them to have to go a million different places to get that. So the other really cool thing that I thought was awesome is there's now this super trainer launch group that's happening. So instead of this big long challenge group that we're doing with the super trainers, it's just this one launch group, and it's just 2 weeks. And in this, it's really just every day Jericho will go live, and then twice a week for 2 weeks, so 4 times, we're gonna get training. And it's not just training that we sit and listen to. It's training from corporate or from leaders and the coaches that have led things that have done really well with the launch, and teaching you how to launch the program, how to start selling people on health and helping them realize that the health isn't that hard. So it's really it's kind of like a power hour almost, is what it sounded like from what Kevin was saying. New coaches that join though, so maybe we have some new coaches that join in this time period. They sign up as a coach and they get the pack in that first 2 weeks of July. The way that Kevin made it sound is it was really optional if they wanted to be in this training July 29th through August 11th, that they might do better in the September 3rd through 16th training, because it's more geared towards new coaches. So Beachbody Corporate is gearing a little bit towards new coaches. So I just thought that was some really cool stuff that they're doing. And then as far as our current challenge group goes, so I'm going to kind of pull this back over. So again, our current challenge group ends on the 7th. We have those guides, kind of like we have the Summer Wellness Club. We have those guides for, I think I paid, did I do the 6 month or the 3 month? I can't remember. I think I did the 6 month. I think I did the 6 month. So we have 6. So we have posts for 6 months, and she actually, you guys are all posting some of these. So you saw that she actually starts the first of the month what I'm kind of thinking is, so that we can help people no matter where they're at, is to really to do the actual group for Morning Meltdown on the My Challenge Tracker app, because of the fact that so many coaches are going to do it. So on the My Challenge Tracker app, we would open it up because customers can order on the 15th. We would do where customers can be added maybe like the 18th of the month to that group. They would get added to the group on the 18th. So our challenge group is just kind of moved. And then they are, I hope that my internet doesn't fail. It's saying my connection's unstable. Oh, you guys all saw that because you see my screen. But really the challenge group won't start until the 29th. So what this does is, us as coaches, we can use that My Challenge Tracker portal to post things like prep week in the group up until the 29th, and nobody else can post stuff. And then on the 29th is when they can start posting their workout check-ins, their Shakeology check-ins. But until then, the only thing that they can do is they can comment on stuff. And so I was really thinking like that would probably be really helpful. It would give them like a week and a half. So they could, everybody that was like getting that really excited, they want to order, but they don't want to order as a coach, but they want to order as a customer, they can do that on the 15th. And then they can get into the group that will start just giving them information for about a week and a half right here and right here. And then it'll kick off officially on the 29th. So that was kind of what I was leaning towards. And then those posts, those ones that are like the Summer Wellness Club that we have, that we've got those really great, beautiful posts for, instead of doing those in another app group so that we aren't in so many groups, just doing those in the Be Well community, so that it's really active and engaging still for anybody that's on that Facebook group. So that anybody that's on the Facebook group will have something that they're doing. They'll have little mini challenges. You can still invite to the Facebook group. You can still add people in there if they're not wanting to do Morning Meltdown. So that was really where I was kind of leaning towards. Again, I'm open to thoughts, questions, suggestions. So I'm open. Anything? Bueller? Does that make sense? Is it clear? Is it muddy? Y'all.
So this next challenge group, this one would not start on the 15th. It would start on the 29th.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, and what we could do though is if we really needed something, because like it is like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to start a challenge group at the end of a month, because it's just like I feel like I would be holding out on some invites. But really, if we're trying to get people's orders and all of their gear in, them ordering by the 15th or the 16th or the 17th at the latest really does make sense, because that way it gets shipped to them in time. So that's really where we're at, but we can still be inviting people. For example, this whole first week of July, you can talk about how our current wellness group is wrapping up and how we've got a really cool new one. Anybody that decides they don't want to do the new group, or maybe they do want to do Morning Meltdown, but they don't want to be in the app group, you can still be on Facebook. They can be in the Be Well community on Facebook, because we're still going to be adding content there. We're going to be basically moving what we've done this month for the Summer Wellness Club, and we're going to do that type of posting in the Be Well community on Facebook. And for the Morning Meltdown group, there is an option to do like we did with Transform 20, where there's challenge group guides from Beachbody, and we did with the multi-program guide type stuff. We can use, there's going to be one that's there for Morning Meltdown, where it's like Beachbody gives you like, posts to do that are targeted towards it. Also that Mamapreneur VA, which is who we bought the Summer Wellness Club through, she's going to do a specific one for Morning Meltdown. So there's the possibility that like I might see some of the details of that, and I might be like, wow, we should totally use those posts too. Like, let me purchase, like, depending on what her cost is, let me purchase that one too. With just different post ideas. And like, the posts don't have to be awesome. It's really like, the purpose is for us to have so much fun in our groups that like, it's easy for us to invite people into them, if that makes sense. Like, be having fun with your workouts, be having fun with your groups. That's kind of why I started this, like, with a day date idea or a night date idea or a girlfriend idea or a every weekday idea. to do a little surprise outing for a friend or a spouse or a child.
Okay, but they can't purchase as a customer until the 15th, right?
Correct.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can't purchase
understand
the
that.
Morning Meltdown as a customer until the 15th. Now, if they don't care about having access to that program, or if they're like, I want to go ahead and get started, get them on Beachbody On Demand, two-week trial. And all they have to do is just make sure that they cancel it or upgrade to a challenge pack. So, or they
Also, buy a challenge pack this month.
That's true. If they, yes. So if they buy a challenge pack this month, Neil were you unmuted? I don't know if you guys heard me. Okay. If somebody buys a challenge pack this month, they get $20 off the unlock of the Morning Meltdown. Can I come back? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna come back over there. Wait, I was gonna show your screen. No? Okay. All right. So, I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts, questions? Anything? Nothing? All right, let me go to the coach
I
office.
like it. I think it's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, do you guys like the idea too of being in the, where am I at? Doing everything in, oh my gosh, why am I blanking? Oh yeah, of the whole, like, between the Challenge Tracker app and the Be Well community. Does it make you too nervous that we don't have something to invite to at the beginning of the month? Because I get that this will throw off a little bit. Like, this could throw us off a little bit. And we don't have to start on launch date either.
You don't have to start on the 29th.
Because we don't have to start on the 29th. We could start our Morning Meltdown challenge group in August. We could start it. Let me get this calendar so that Neil can scroll through some stuff.
What do you want to show?
Just a second. We could start our challenge group on the 5th or even the 12th of August for Morning Meltdown. And what we would do then is we would have another challenge group that would start on the 8th of July. Now that would just mean that you kind of have, that would just basically mean that we are promoting for 2 challenge groups within that month. Does that make sense? Neil and I, this was where we just got a little tricky, because if you want to have big momentum around a launch, you got to kind of focus on the launch. So that's where it really got tricky, because you have to invite to something each month so that you don't lose your momentum of your own accountability and your own, like, help for other people and for the momentum. Because, like, we even saw at the end of our last challenge group that everybody's check-ins were kind of dwindling towards the end of the challenge group. And so we don't want that for people. We want people to stay active and engaged so that they can still, hopefully stick to their workouts and get results.
I like the idea of starting it on the 29th. I like the idea of only focusing on that, because there's going to be Summit in July, and we can post about that, and people are going to have serious FOMO when we're posting all this stuff about Summit. And then you're also doing 2 coach sneak peeks that we can invite to. Mm-hmm. And then there's also the open house for Super Weekend we can invite to.
Yep. Yeah, so that's why I think there's a lot going on, because, the week after Summit, I want to do a sneak peek that's not like what we've done in the past. Like, I want to make sure that we're doing something where it's like all of us are like speaking, and it could just be like a 1-hour event. It could be a 1-hour Zoom, or a 1 hour where people go live at different times in the sneak peek page for like 5 minutes sharing on a topic. So anything like that. And like that week of Summit, we'll probably go into that What is Health and Fitness coaching group and just share a little bit. Like, we'll just random things, like when we're together. Like, I want to try to remember to do that, because that's not one of my strong suits, is remembering to do stuff like that. Oh man, my pencil broke. Oh. Okay. If we feel like there's any kinks, and I asked Anita, which I haven't checked my Voxer, I asked Anita to share with me what she was doing, just to kind of see if there was anything that maybe like we were missing, because it's always good to get feedback from other coaches. And her team is big team too, so like her upline and her and the other like diamond coaches on their team, they probably are all, you know, brainstorming and planning. So, but yeah, I wanted to just kind of get that out there because I know like we've all sort of, even though we're still inviting to stuff this month, like you guys can still invite to the Summer Wellness Club. I'm still inviting people to Summer Wellness Club, even though we've started. I don't hesitate to add somebody in late, or I don't hesitate to just put them in the Facebook group, because I feel like they're going to get accountability either place. So Neil did search in here, just so you guys know, this is the coach office. The Morning Meltdown product toolkit is all in here. So there is a training guide, which just talks about the program, reference calendar, which just kind of shows some of the stuff that we just covered. This is really incredible tool. So this is a quiz, kind of like our forms that we've made, but it helps narrow down what pack would be helpful for somebody to purchase. So I recommend you just going in and playing with this at some point. And then these will talk, like this one talks about what's in the challenge pack. This one compares the challenge pack comparisons versus the completion pack. So if you've already had Beachbody On Demand comparisons, and then just a little sizzle video about joining a challenge group for Morning Meltdown.
So would we just extend the Summer Wellness Club for 3 more weeks then, or how would that work? Like
we could do, so yeah, we could definitely do that, where we extend the My Challenge Tracker app group for 3 more weeks. And then those people that want to go into Morning Meltdown will go into Morning Meltdown. Those that don't, we will tell them, we would love to keep track with you. However, we're only going to run, at least I'm guessing, I'm thinking we're only going to run 1 challenge group on the app at a time. And then we'll have the Facebook group. So the Facebook group is kind of like nobody left behind. The thing is, if you are inviting people into a challenge group and they aren't doing Morning Meltdown, or you have existing customers that aren't doing Morning Meltdown, but maybe they're completing Lift 4, or maybe they're doing PIO or Transform 20, whatever it is, still hold them accountable. And that's why we have the Facebook group as well, so that if they aren't going to do a program specific group, they can be in there. And that would just mean that, and so like if you have your own separate Facebook group, then that's where they would go. Just be sure that you're still like checking in on them and that you're still posting it with excitement in those groups. But if you have people in Be Well, then you got to show up and be well. And yes, you'll see it. Oftentimes I double post. I like literally copy my post from one group to the other. Sometimes I forget, I'm not going to lie, but most of the time I'll double post and just copy paste. And then like I do spend time at least every other day going in and like commenting and liking and engaging on stuff of people's, because that is our job, is to hold people accountable. So, all right, we've got 5.5 minutes. Anything else?
No, I just wanted to reiterate, I think we kind of mentioned it, but they are running a new thing with promo codes. So that's how somebody will get a discount. If somebody's ready to get signed up this month, but they think that they want to do this too, they don't need to wait until July 15th when they can purchase it. They can go ahead and purchase a challenge pack and get Beachbody On Demand, their Shakeology or Performance or whatever, and then they will receive a promo code for next month. And that will be $20 off of just unlocking
the program. It'll be
program materials and access to VIP early access. So basically, you're just getting the workbooks, the Morning Meltdown VIP access, and for coaches, like if you already have On Demand, you're not going to order, any completion pack to get any discounts on supplements. Then you're paying $52 as a coach to unlock that program with all the packaged materials.
Yeah, with like the books and stuff.
So they'll get
like
$20 off of that, and it'll only be $30 additional to unlock.
Yeah. So Deborah signed up this month, and she's like, "Hey, I want to do this Morning Meltdown. it'll only be $30 for her to unlock the program and get the program materials next month because she just bought a challenge pack this month. And same
That
for
was my
customers.
next question.
Yeah, same for customers, although the price is a little bit higher for customers just because like that was the 25% discount. Yeah, so it's like probably like $40.
Yeah, he lists that in that first video,
Mhm.
the champions page,
Yeah.
basically the pricing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then so that y'all know, in the Be Well community, we'll see if we can get there before it goes. So what we'll do in Be Well is just one thing that I've thought about, and I mentioned this on the Voxer, is those posts that we have, like those ones that are like the summer wellness posts that we all kind of divvied out, we can divvy those out, or, and I don't mind doing this one bit, I could have my assistant just schedule them out in the Facebook group, and I could actually, I think I can have her schedule them out coming as a post from, and I have like a Facebook page, a like page. It's not like a used like page, but it's called Be Well Tribe. So technically we could just have all of the posts coming out from the Be Well Tribe instead of like from me or from you guys, so that it doesn't look like it's just Tamara posting all the time. Because even if it is, like, it's just, you know, they're just engagement posts. They're just, you know, those posts to help people track. So I could have Ari do that. Like, I'm pretty sure I can switch over to, I know how. I've seen it before where I can switch over. Who am I writing from? Yeah, I think I click on my face. Yeah, so I can switch over from there. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But anyway, I wanted to share that all with y'all. So we could do that, and then don't forget, in this Be Well community on Facebook, so that you don't feel like when you have somebody, when you're starting this morning meltdown group and you have somebody that doesn't want to do it or somebody that's not ready for it, there are units in this group with it's like a whole prep week basically. So there's how to get started. Here's a packet, how to take before and after pictures. Here's some transformations. What's the difference between Portion Fix and 2B Mindset, and what's that Shakeology stuff? So there's all of that stuff in there. And then another welcome week type thing. So I'll look through the two of those and see which one's more important and probably combine them. But anyway, that's that. We're about to be booted. Do I have a phone? I don't, but I'm gonna take a quick screenshot. Oh, do you want to take a quick photo?
I'll take a picture.
Really quick. Everybody smile. We all had RBF yesterday.
Dang it. I freaking hate Flash.
Your Flash.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
1, 3.
Yeah, Anita tagged me in one, and I'm like, we all have RBF. Like we all were like, I was like, oh my gosh, we all look so unhappy to be there. It was great. Oh gosh, you guys. All right. Well, ladies, I'm so glad that we got this one. Sorry, this one was a lot of me talking, but I knew that this was what y'all had kind of asked about more, was what are we doing next? How's this going to work out? So I hope that this is helpful for everybody. So I'll have a recording of this. I have a recording of yesterday's call. Both will be in your email that you get on Sunday, so that I can stop sending you guys a bajillion emails, because I don't want to overwhelm. All right, y'all. Have a good rest of your Tuesday.
Bye.